Howdy, folks. What's my name? Divine Feminine Channel. A pajama reading here in the cold, cold winter. Off the grid for the time being. I am trying to move. That's why I'm having to cut down my reading schedule and try to get readings squeezed in while I'm house hunting. It's a lot, especially since I am coming out of a health issue, a major thing, but I'm doing a lot better, knock wood. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel. Thank you, new subscribers. Happy February, folks. Hope it's going well for you. This is the February 17th new moon in Aquarius, which is a solar eclipse, not a lunar eclipse. All right, let's have a look at new moon energy, okay? A new start is coming. There is a yes coming your way. I like the sound of that. This is one of the most auspicious cards in this deck. It's totally positive and suggests something new and exciting is developing. The situation you're asking about is blessed and you are on target to achieve your goals. Sounds wonderful. This is the time to wipe the slate clean. If the situation you asked about has become toxic, either that will clear up now or something totally new and fresh is on its way. Attuned to the moon message, I'll see it when I believe it. Additional meanings for this card: you will soon start to feel more hopeful about getting what you want. Your belief that your dreams can manifest is working well. Forget about the past, okay? Some of you maybe in the new year have decided you're talking to a professional, someone to help you, someone to let go of some old baggage. It's always good to go in for a tune-up, I think so. The new moon starts the waxing cycle in the midpoint of the dark moon. It's a dark and veiled time when the moon is invisible and a time of rebirth. Just think of the death card, and also I think of that as the tower. It's a time that witches, and what's the other one? The judgment? No. Yeah, judgment card. It's a time that witches do their work, making wishes and laying down intentions for the new cycle. So this is a good time to meditate, pray, maybe do a to-do list, a goals list, refresh whatever your resolutions were in January, maybe try to make them more realistic. All right, what have we got as far as the wisdom of the org? Very true. Same energy, fork in the road. This is a 13, which equals a 4. Fours are about stability, your money, solid foundation, family, pentacles cards, that earth energy staying really grounded. And again, maybe some of you in your relationships. Oh, and by the way, this new moon is about fellowship, joining a group of like-minded people and spending more times with your friends, okay? So, and again, maybe some of you have a fork in the road with relationships, friendships, a job. For a lot of you, it is about your job, I imagine. I'm retired now, and I'm super glad. I don't miss working. I did it first, but it's just so hard to be out there in today's world. I'm glad I'm old. Anyway, yeah, so a lot of you are having kind of a come to Jesus point in your life where you're having to make some difficult decisions on relationships, etc. Knight of Swords reverse. The truth has been revealed. You may be dealing with somebody in the workplace, Knight of Swords, who could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or not, but someone who's aggressive, a bully, tactless, vicious, arrogant, ruthless, and you know, this could be your love relationship too, and you're just like, I am so over this. I deserve to be treated better. What did I say about the death card? Something is coming to an end. You may be resisting change, however, collective, and stagnancy. You might be repeating negative patterns, but you know deep in your heart there's a fork in the road, and collective, you're going to have to eventually do something. You know, ignoring the elephant in the room doesn't get rid of it. Yeah, look at this. All this indecisive energy, Two of Swords. Again, some of you could be dealing with an air sign. You're at a stalemate. You have difficult choices to make, being stuck. There's also, some of you may feel like there's information that you don't know about. Somebody might be keeping secrets. This card with the blindfold could be someone in denial. Okay, maybe you're telling yourself, it's really not that bad at this job, or, I can tolerate this relationship. I'm unhappy, but it's all I know kind of energy. You can certainly choose to stay. Who is this air sign? We've got swords cards up the yin yang, 9 of swords reverse. This says to me that some of you in the collective have made a decision. Okay, you have made a decision. You're coping with it. You're facing it head on. You're dealing with shame, guilt. Some of you are trying to find help. Thank you very much. So the nightmares are coming to an end. Some of you have reached a decision, and you're going to go forward, as difficult as it might be. And then last but not least, all this past energy, lots of reversals in this reading. Moving forward, leaving home, becoming independent. Some of you may be feeling stuck in the past, or you're with somebody that's really, really stuck and you want out because you've tried to help this person. You can flip the tables however you want, collective. And, you've tried to help them, but no matter what you do, it's just not coming around. So some of you are going to throw in the towel, take a knee on this job or this relationship and kind of move on. Lastly, new moon in Aquarius, that's what it is. And bring love into the situation is the message. And, maybe that's how you leave. Maybe if you're fed up and angry and still want to leave, but a lot of you are going to try to leave a situation with love and move on with your life from there. Aquarius is all about progress and modernity, so this is the time to move forward. New moon in Aquarius means no looking back, and that's really difficult. I get it. Change is on its way, and it could come quickly. Aquarius energy has an electric feel to it. Certainly there is a sense that you need to let go of the past and move toward your future as soon as possible. Attuned to the moon, explore the idea that it's not what you know, but it's who you know. Additional meanings for this card: you need to be more detached from this situation. Well, that's Aquarius all over the place, right? People call us cold and detached. We're not. Maybe we are, but people misinterpret Aquarius's intentions all the time. A lot of people just don't get us. And yes, I'm an Aqua. I have a lot of Aquarius. Thinking outside the box will bring the solution. More pragmatism is called for. Improve your karma by doing some charitable work. Maybe it's time to volunteer somewhere. Go hit up the local soup kitchen. What's called food bank. Volunteer at your church or clubs or whatever. Aquarius is the sign of invention, modern advances in technology, and humanity. Many people think Aquarius is a water sign. I did for years until I started reading the cards, because the symbol is the water bearer, but it is actually an air sign and far more about intellect rather than emotional water signs. Dropping convention works well with this energy. So think out of the box when you reach this fork in the road. If you're leaving something, try to leave the situation with as much love as you can to improve your karmic chances with whatever you're leaving behind. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and tell your friends. Bye.